Governor.
Governor, Congresswoman, please tell us about your experience today at Paul Quinn and why it is so important for you both to be here.
I'm so excited to be here with Congresswoman Crockett, who's not only a friend, but just a remarkable leader for the district and throughout the country. And it's great to be here at Paul Quinn because we're seeing here what right looks like. You know, we're seeing here what it means to have students who are focused, students who are putting in the work, and students who are leaving school with a very clear understanding of what they want to accomplish and get done. And so to be here at Paul Quinn has been amazing. I'm excited to make sure that we can send Congresswoman Crockett back to Congress, to make sure that we are sending Colin Allred to the U.S. Senate, and to make sure that we have our next President of the United States is Vice President Kamala Harris.
Yeah, you know, I couldn't agree more, but this is really special for me. Obviously, Paul Quinn is right here in the heart of Texas 30. It's the only HBCU that I have. But we're living in a time in which, you know, there's an attack on our diversity. And so as we experience those attacks, whether they're coming from the legislatures or whether they're coming from our own Supreme Court, we know that right now HBCU enrollment is up as it relates specifically to Black students at HBCUs, and we also know that there's been a negative impact as it relates to PWIs because of the affirmative action decision. And so it's one thing for us to talk about how we're going to invest in HBCUs, and I have to be clear that this particular administration has invested a record $16 billion in HBCUs. But it's important that we show up and make sure that these students know that they are valued, they are heard, and they are seen. And so that is why, while I'm only home for less than 24 hours, I had to make it out because these are our future leaders, and it's important that they can see themselves when it comes to higher office. They can see us actually being the ones that are going to make the decisions for them and not forget about them. And so considering the fact that we have only one Black governor in the entire country, I think it is important that they see him. And considering the fact that I always talk a good game, I gotta walk it like I talk it. So I made sure that I showed up today so that I could see our future generations and continue to inspire them.